Today we'll be having our morning coffee in the form of espresso. Hello there, my above average followers, and welcome back to another Saturday energy drink review. Today we have something a little bit different, not so much of an energy drink, more of a canned coffee espresso drink. We have espresso mocha and canned espresso with cream from veteran-owned Black Rifle Coffee Company. This video is going to be more talking about the company and then how their espresso tastes, because obviously if you had coffee, you've had espresso, you mostly know what to expect. But I thought this was interesting. The cans are cool, the company sounds cool, and we're going to talk about all of that today. And we're going to go over the normal format. The bulk of the video will probably be at the beginning because we normally go over what the drink is, we go over how the drink feels, and then we're going to go over how the drinks taste. Again, the first part is probably going to be the bulk because we're going to talk a bit about the Black Rifle Coffee Company. But before we get into that, guys, we are at 920 subs. That means we only need 80 more to hit our first milestone of 1,000. So be sure to go down below and subscribe. Completely free, takes 2 seconds. And while you're down there, drop a like. And while you're down there, leave a comment as well. Let me know if you guys have seen any products from Black Rifle Coffee Company, or if you have tried it, or if you plan to try it. So it's not so much this drink. We normally talk about more the drink, but I want to talk about what Black Rifle Coffee Company is, because it did interest me. It says it's America's coffee, it's veteran owned, so I pulled up their website. Their website seems to be jam-packed with things to tell you, not only about them, but what products. Let's start with their products. So they are a coffee company. Who would have foreseen that? They have tons of different brews of coffee. And I'm talking actual bags of coffee that you brew yourself. But they have this meter you can click. If you like it light, you can look at lighter coffees, medium coffees, darker coffees. And they have all kinds of different ones, guys. Obviously, these are just cans. I have no idea how new these are, but I did not see them on the website. I would like to see them do more cans because I feel like we're in an era where people just want to run in, grab their coffee or energy drink and leave. But trying to find things about the company wasn't as easy. Obviously, veteran owned. It was founded by veterans and yes, I have some cheat notes here. Founded in December 2014. So they are fairly newer. I mean, 2014 sounds recent, but it was already 7 years ago. So they've been around for quite some time. Veteran owned. They try to hire veterans, and they state they help and support veterans, law enforcement, all of those fields of work. It doesn't really say how they support them, but they obviously support them, probably more of a political aspect, like we back them. But it is what it is. We're going to stay out of all of that. I just want to go over briefly. The company is based in Salt Lake City, Utah, in the United States, obviously, owned by former members of the United States Armed Forces, and they gained some national attention in 2017 after pledging to hire 10,000 veterans after Starbucks, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to talk about Starbucks, but it sounds pretty cool, guys. The company sounds promising. I'm not sponsored or paid to do this video or anything. It's just I ran into these randomly at a local gas station, and I thought it would be cool to review them. It's something new. It's something different, and I am all for canned coffee drinks, especially from something cool that's veteran-owned, which I am 100% for, rather than just trying the same Starbucks frappes or whatever those glass bottle things are called. But let's get more specifically into the drink. So we have 200 milligrams of caffeine. It says it right at the bottom of the can. That is a reasonable amount to expect from espresso. Espresso is like coffee, but on steroids. It's basically concentrated coffee, to get right down to it. Again, we have mocha and then espresso with cream. Mocha is just a very high quality bean, and then cream, obviously it's just going to be espresso with cream. But both have 200 milligrams of caffeine. As for nutrition facts, 170 calories, 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. They do list on the can that it is a good source of protein, which it is compared to a regular energy drink. I mean, you could be getting 0 grams of protein, but instead you can get 7. That's mostly from the cream and such. 100% Colombian coffee. Love to hear that. Very short ingredients list, very upfront ingredients list. Obviously, it contains milk because of the cream, but it's cool, guys. I love coffee. I'm all for coffee in cans. It's easy, it's convenient, and let's get into how they feel, guys. Espresso feels fantastic. If you've never had espresso, but you like coffee, imagine coffee, but with more of a boost. And when you mix espresso with cream, if you're a big, dark coffee fan like I am, I could drink black, darkest roast coffee you can get every day of the week, and that's why I really like espresso, because it packs way more of an energy punch, and it's dark, but it's still good. You put some cream in that, and it is a phenomenal taste. If you don't like coffee much, you may not much be on board with these Black Rifle Coffee Company espresso cans, but I love espresso. If you like coffee, this is definitely a great drink, but it feels great. So take a regular cup of coffee is 100 milligrams caffeine, right? Gives you enough of a boost to get going. It's comfortable. And then espresso is the same kind of, but more caffeine, is more concentrated. So 200 milligrams caffeine. It feels very good. It's like your morning coffee just turned up a notch. I mean, it's not going to blow you away. It's not going to give you rain or bang energy type of energy. But sometimes it's nice to get your caffeine from something like coffee rather than the caffeine blends or things like that, because coffee is very consistent. Some of you probably drink it every day, but espresso will give you much more of a boost than your regular coffee. I don't know if that made any sense on how it felt, but it feels good, guys. It gives you a very good boost, especially in the morning when you would normally have your cup of coffee. And to wrap up that section, I would say that it gives you more of an overall boost. Not necessarily laser focus, not necessarily completely alert, just awake. Overall awake. You don't feel jittery. You don't feel like you have to run. You don't feel like you have to write a 10-page essay. You just get very awake and very energized, I guess, but not like jittery type of energized. Now, how do these drinks taste? I am working on the espresso mocha right now, and let me tell you, it is phenomenal. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. It is great, guys. It is a nice, like, thin but creamy consistency. It's got a nice creamy coffee taste, and mocha is just phenomenal. People think mocha is coffee with chocolate, and it kind of does taste that way. I realize it is not. Mocha is actually a very high quality coffee bean, and it's like the process at which it's used, because again, there's no chocolate in this or anything like that. There is 23 grams of sugar, but that's probably because they add a little bit of sugar with the cream to obviously make it taste good. But it is phenomenal. It's a great classic, like, give me an iced coffee with cream taste. It's great. I honestly, on a coffee scale, I give it a 9 out of 10. I would probably take this over these little Starbucks glass bottle drinks. It's a taste that's, unless you have it often, being a big coffee fanatic like I am, it's a taste that you can't really pinpoint and scale unless you drink it a lot. Again, I've had a lot of coffee drinks. I've had a lot of espresso drinks being a coffee fan, and this one is towards the top, guys. It is definitely high quality. The mocha is fantastic. Perfect amount of cream, not too sweet. There's quite a bit of sugar in it, but you don't notice. It is not overly sweet. So 9 out of 10 for the espresso mocha from Black Rifle Coffee Company. And that brings us to the espresso with cream. All the same stats here, exactly same nutrition facts. Only difference is not mocha. It is just regular espresso with cream. So I'm going to give this a taste and then do my best to explain any differences or similarities between the two. Alrighty, guys. So this one, the espresso with cream, feels like the same drink, but a little bit less flavor, if you will. It's a little bit more creamier. So you might think, why would they make two drinks that taste exactly the same? Well, it's quite simple, because the mocha, again, more flavor in terms of coffee. The mocha, you get a lot of flavor. This one, you get less flavor. So it's likely a similar blend. I don't know for sure. It's likely a similar blend. It's the 100% Colombian coffee, but with more cream and more sugar. Not necessarily more sugar on the can, but basically they're going to tune it such that it's not as strong. So if you're not a big, strong coffee drinker like I am, then you're going to go with an espresso with cream, because you want the more cream to kind of counteract the coffee taste. But also, you might just like a creamier drink. It does feel slightly more thick, if you will. Don't think like yogurt thick. That one feels more thin, closer to like a water consistency. The espresso mocha and the espresso with cream feels like a little bit of a creamier consistency, obviously, because, as mentioned, it likely has more cream in it. And to wrap this up, of course, these drinks are gluten-free. The military veterans at Black Rifle Coffee Company have developed this Kick A espresso, I'll try not to swear, with cream that is a blend of espresso, milk, protein, and caffeine to help dominate your day. So they do add a little bit of caffeine themselves. I believe that's in the ingredients list. Yeah, they add caffeine and anhydrous to the formula. And then, yeah, both say the same exact thing. Okay, no, hold that thought. They do add cocoa to the espresso mocha. So they do add a little bit of a chocolate vibe to it, because this one is a blend of espresso, milk, cocoa, protein, and caffeine. So This one will have more of a creamy with the extra cream taste. This one will have more of a coffee kind of chocolatey taste with the cocoa, which you would think adding a little bit of cocoa wouldn't do a huge thing for the flavor, but completely polar opposites. This one's much lighter tasting, this one's much darker tasting, and this one I'll give us 8 out of 10. Again, still very high quality coffee. Some of the better pre-packaged coffee drinks that I've had. I actually found these at a gas station, which I was impressed to find them at. So yeah, I like stronger coffee, so based completely on bias, I'm going with one lower than the mocha. This was a 9. This one is an 8 out of 10. And I feel like I have definitely said enough. Hopefully this wasn't too much just rambling and you guys made some sense of it. If not, let me know down below. If you know something about this company or you have a take on this drink that I didn't really give, also feel free to comment, guys. I encourage anything relative to the drink, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. But that about wraps up this energy drink review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was something a little bit different. Not so widespread. I had not heard of this company before buying these cans, and I chose to review it just because it seemed like a cool company, and I do love coffee, so I like to switch it up on here from the regular fruity, fizzy energy drinks once in a while, and yeah, that's about all there is to it, guys. Be sure to subscribe down below. Again, we are trucking to our goal of 1,000 subs, so be sure to join and be a part of that. And of course, leave a like down below while you are down there, and leave a comment as for the reasons I mentioned before. And that's all there is to it, guys. Stay happy and stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching.